Arise, my pet.
Don't dilly-dally. Trade and fade. You loathsome champion lackey. Let's show 'em what we do to rats, men.
Another one to add to the collection. Shiny. Shiny.
Hey, what was all that ruckus I heard? You want to alert every bloody champion in this town? Mysus, you thug. May you be boiled in leprous boils.
Another one to add to the collection. Shiny. Another one to add to the collection.
On this altar were placed effects belonging to the Troll King Bragi. Goodbye. On this altar were placed effects belonging to the Troll Queen Goodbye.
Shiny.
Calm yourself, my dear Bernard. Think of the divine and his everlasting patience and perseverance.
But I am not as firm of mind as he, O Holy Seeker. How can I remain stoic in these most turbulent, most disastrous of times?
Pray, plan, and prepare. When the enemy is here, it shall be your readiness that determines whether you will scream in the joy of victory or the pain of bloody death. I assume you and yours are ready to treat scores of wounded. Dozens, maybe hundreds.
How can we be, Your Grace? We cannot even reach the source.
Have faith in the divine, and you will prevail. Also, brew healing potions like there is no tomorrow, or there might not be. Calm yourself, my dear Bernard. Think of the divine and his everlasting patience and perseverance.
But I am not as firm of mind as he, O Holy Seeker. How can I remain stoic in these most turbulent, most disastrous of times?
Pray, plan, and prepare.
Yes? Do you bring news? Has this terrible crisis been averted? Calamity! I always suspected him to be a fraud. If it wasn't for these extraordinary potions he brews, he'd have been expelled from our order long ago. Tell you what, bring me his potions if you get your hands on some. 5 at least, and I'm sure I could figure out the recipe. Rest assured I'll put it to better use than he. Perfect. Capital. If I can extract the recipe from these samples, we'll be able to save many lives. And Helion can consider himself banned from Healer's house for keeping this secret to himself. The tragedies that could have been averted, the catastrophes. May Alor...
Another one
Yes?
to add to the collection.
Do you bring news? Has this saucy lass from Rivertown? Oh, you brighten a dark day, Dragon Knight. Please accept this amphora of high hold. I am not one for spirits, but have been told this is an excellent claret.
Well, so if worst comes to worst, have you just...
I've been following your career, you know. I even kept the hair you
Dragon Knight. Got another bone to pick with me? Awful wine, that. Truly an insult to the grape. Come, let me take it out of your hands. I'm doing it just because I'm such a kind character. I'll even give you this limb in return. Don't know what beast it was cut from, but it would still make for a nice decoration piece, wouldn't you say? No problem. Osseous greetings, my liberator.
Welcome back. Always a pleasure. He's a bit of a blowhard, but not a bad champion. Still, they're both idiots. What a ridiculous argument. They should have just gone together. I'm thinking they're a bit too fond of each other. The very moment Zandalor's shield fails, the black ring will drop on us like a fat tomcat on a cornered mouse. We haven't a chance in the world unless a hero such as yourself performs a miracle. Feel free to take that as a hint. Honor and courage be with you, Dragon Knight.
Be sure to carry a note with you that entrusts your body to me should you die. I quite fancy your head on a dragon elf's body. My, yes, thank you indeed. I'll sharpen my best knives for this one. I feel I should reward you. I have a miniature zeppelin. May death follow in your footsteps.
When the attack starts...
You there! Please! You have to help me.
She said I'd give power to those that eat me, but I'll be damned if I'll let anyone know.
Not every day one is turned into a carrot, either. I'm Gardner, a frequenter of the Prancing Seahorse, and I have been cursed. Dragon Knight, cursed by a witch called Ursula. It was she who gave me this ridiculous form, and I can do nothing about it. Yes? You'll help me? I can do that, Dragon Knight. It's brandy. Please do all you can to help me, Dragon Knight.
When the attack starts...
Yeah? Got one of the feral three? We'll see, won't we? Don't want to spoil the surprise. Oh, splendid! Certainly earned this gold. Don't give up now. I'll make it worth your while if you slay them all.
Weapons at the ready, champions. Today we will rid Alaroth of its deathless intruders.
I will claim first blood. Charge!
Divine, what was that? Stay back. No one comes near that tree. Can you help us, Dragon Knight? Perhaps you can do miraculous things, like talk to trees.
We all might die soon, and all I can think about is the little zeppelin I used to play with as a child.
My, I haven't seen one like it in years. Thank you. You gave me a random gift, and I'll give you one. May this compass be of use to you. Yes, Dragon.
Divine forgive me, but I wouldn't bother to save that weasel Willie's life and had that.
We should buy proper armor, Decius.
No, you've got it all wrong. If we are to survive...
Need directions, Dragon Knight?
When all this fighting is over, I'm going on a walking tour through the dark forest. But would that be safe without a compass? I really need one. If I could find one. Yes, I do. Just the thing. Here, take this pearl necklace. Maybe you can give it to some lucky fella. And you.
Join me for a drink, Dragon Knight.
Dear gods, I can't believe I lost my pearl necklace. It was a unique jewel.
My necklace! I can't believe you found it. How did you know? This is a ray of joy in a dreary existence. Here, take this rune. An arbitrary gift, perhaps, but maybe it will bring you good fortune.
You think Willie may have actually had assassins in his life?
You want to know more about these runes, don't you? Interested? You've actually procured that rarest of runes. What an achievement! Such a victory deserves a most generous reward. And you, Dragon Knight.
Arise, my pet.
See that young scallywag over there, Ebenezer? That's the dragon.
But think of my establishment, my dearest Raymond. I need to satisfy my clientele. They desire the amorous touch of Aphrodite, after all, not the sinister sting of the assassin.
I'm sorry, Evelyn, but we have more important things to do.
Half the population of Alaroth has been murdered by rift spawn and undead stalkers. The victims here simply befell the same fate.
Are you seriously telling me you will leave these vicious murders unresearched and unavenged? Raymond, Sugar, do reconsider, and consider just how passionately grateful I would be.
My duties lie elsewhere, alas. And besides, I believe my desires will remain sufficiently doused as long as Damien and his droves of demons domineer the skies over Alaroth.
Go then, you heartless lout, and don't come begging for my caress when the battle is over and your appetites have been restored.
Oh, it's you, isn't it? The Dragon Knight. What an exquisite creature you are. Such seductive eyes, such a pretty face. I'm getting quite warm all of a sudden. How easy it is to seduce for one with my charm. Oh, it's simply horrible. Half of my current clients have been savagely slain. I have 3 rooms here in my hotel, and in each lie the victims of vicious massacre. The champions do not care at all, but I need to know what has been happening, or this tragedy may spell my ruin and perhaps even death. Praise be that fate has brought you here this day. To have a being of such beauty come to me must surely mean the gods of love and lust have not abandoned their most ardent follower. Here are the keys to those rooms of terror. Please investigate, my sweet, and the reward will be spectacular. Hurry back, sweet lips.
Another one to add to the collection.
You can see flashes in Kevin's mind that depict the murder of Folo, but from a low height. During the struggle, Folo was repeatedly stabbed with a weapon that was afterwards flung under the bed.
Another one to add to the collection.
I'm afraid you can't leave through the gate here, Dragon Knight. A flying fortress took out the bridge.
And spreading your wings won't work either. For Zandalor's shield will block you and even kill you should you come
close. Oh, blast! I'm losing this one.
The door is shut tight. Better luck next time.
You'll need some sorcery to open that door. Perhaps you know of a place where magic is stored? The sweet smell of formaldehyde.
Mayday.
Always a pleasure to see you, Dragon Knight. Truly? Let me have a closer look. Ah, yes, a cracked dagger. No wonder it broke, seeing how old it is. Yes, we no longer use this alloy at all. Whoever used this weapon must have had access to a century-old armory. Unless he himself is more than 100 years old. I'm sorry I can't be more specific, but there you have it. Still, never mind old blades, eh, Dragon Knight? Always welcome.
Shiny. I've been following your career, you know. I even...
Let's have another ale, barkeep.
Sure you haven't had enough there, soldier?
No, be a sport. Pour me another.
Be sure to carry a note with you that entrusts your body to me should you die. I quite fancy your head on a dragon elf's body. Oh, what a fantastic specimen.
Yes, the aroma is unmistakable, and that soft, spongy texture, quite exquisite. This, my friend, is the deathless, lifeless tissue of a very rare type of undead. A natural undead, to use no verified case has surfaced in as long as a good 7 decades. If my memory serves me well, there was a sighting in Alaroth back then. That's what you're dealing with. May death
follow.
I'm sorry, Dragon Knight, but I cannot allow you into this room. My master's remains are off limits. I must admit, this sounds quite alarming. Why would such a creature attack the prince?
I sense something behind this door. Find a way in.
There's nothing for it. I grant you access to his chamber. May his murderer fall by your blade.
It's you. How fares the big honey? I don't know what to tell you. But, oh, that. No, I have no idea. Let me see. Do you know Chanel? She's a fantastic alchemist. I'm certain she can push you in the right direction. Hurry back, sweet lips.
About Damien? Oh, don't even mention him. Correct.
Welcome back to Chez Chanel. Probably one of those delicate creams I make for her gone bad and pulverized. Can I have a look? No. This is different. It's pixie dust. This is very rare indeed. Did you know, Dragon Knight? This powder was used in various powerful potions, but also by those who could afford it, simply as a means to cover up stains of all sorts. The latter effect was reversible, though, if you had the right essences. I actually have some, so here you go. Perhaps there are secrets to be discovered where you found it. I will assist you to the best of my abilities.
You know what I heard?
What's that?
Dragon Knight, thank goodness you're here. It's horrible, horrible. I saw it, the creature. It came back for the bodies, and it killed those poor guards. It must be here somewhere. It could be anywhere. Gods, I'm so afraid.
Go get him, boy.
We are about to discover something. Keep your wits about you, and your weapon drawn.
I have been poisoned. I must find a cure. This poison is killing me. I must find a cure. This poison is killing me. I must find a cure. This poison is killing me. Another one to add to the collection. I have been poisoned. I have been poisoned.
Defile his crypt with your breath that stinks of life. You may seek him, but you will not find him. I will not allow you in his grave. Another one to add to the collection.
Looks like I'm not getting in.
Defeated long as my minions lie living in graves. And what living thing would think to fiddle with graves? Living flesh, how I abhor it. Warm blood and warm breath, pumping, coursing, breathing. You've done wrong to venture here with your heartbeat loud as gongs. Long have I balanced on the brink of death, and my hospitality has suffered. Not you nor anyone can stop me. Know that even if you slay me...
I have been poisoned! I have been poisoned!
I don't know who you are, but your living flesh offends me. Come, let me at your throat. I promise you will like it.
Bring it on!
You cannot hurt me.
I have been poisoned!
How dare you disturb the dead? I'll make you squeal like a stuck pig.
I must find a cure. This poison is killing me. I must find a cure. This poison is killing me. I must find a cure. This poison is killing me. I must find a cure. This poison is killing me. I have been poisoned. I have been poisoned. I have been poisoned.
Look, Dana, it's the Dragon Slayer.
I am cold. She is warm. Let us drink her blood.
May you pass through endless miles of demon bowels. If by ruse I cannot claim your body, I will have to lay my own cold claws on it.
Shiny. I must find a cure. This poison is killing me. I must find a cure. This poison is killing me. I have been poisoned. I have been poisoned. I must find a cure. This poison is killing me. I have been poisoned. I must find a cure. Poison is killing me. I have been my rat. I must find a cure. Poison is killing me. Superb! Go forth, my minions. Shiny.
Dream Jake wore. I recognize it. This perennial pilferer must have stolen it from Theleron Hashnitor, a commander of the Council during the Wizard Wars. Hashnitor the Hypocrite, as I like to call him. Yes, he opposed chaos, then spent a long undead life in pursuit of similar powers in catacombs above my very head. But you have no idea what I am talking about, have you? Perhaps later you will come to understand. In the meantime, keep the ring. I know it is important. Do not forget to examine what you found here closely. These clues are vital.
Go get him, boy.
Mark me, dragon, you'll leave Berlin for dead. Oppose me now, and I will have your head. Your quest I shall bar, and your carcass I'll mar. Know thy worst enemy, 'tis I, Belagar.
He is trying to imprison you again. We must destroy his minions and resist his pull. parasites lie dead, and his powers abate.
You hear me, serpent? Your struggle is futile, your fury in vain! This was thy prison, and it will be again! Next time you hear my lion-like roar, in freezing crystal I shall bind thee once more!
Annoying creature, one of my fiercest opponents. And why? Not like I drafted a law against rhyming.
There you are. You were gone so very long. Are you okay? Then it's all over. Madame Eve is safe again. Oh, what a relief. I'd give you the kiss of your life if I wasn't afraid to burn my tongue on your dragon breath. But don't worry. I will reward you well for your success as a sleuth. I'm a rich woman, and oh, how I do love to share.
Shiny.
The esteemed master of the tower. Splendid!
Esteemed Dragon Knight. Right away!
Always a pleasure. Pleasure to see you in the Ivy.
Should Damien and his armies break through Zandalor's shield, we champions will have to fight the foe more cautiously.
Arise, my pet!
Oh, my word. Oh, my Lord Dragonite, she cursed them all.
There is a mystery here that needs solving. We must make it into the library.
No, never again. I'll never set another foot in the prancing seahorse. They can find another maid. She turned them into vegetables, all three of them. Oh, my word, foul magic.
What's this? Seems she forgot to put one on courgette detail. You mustn't be a member of the club, then. Stranger things have happened, like humans turning into vegetables. Quite the rate. Ursula upstairs, she did it. Turned them into plants. But why? Couldn't tell you if you threatened to scrape my varnish. Sure, they always give me the brush.
This is Gardener's room. What is the password? Delicious and correct. This is Thomas's room. What is...
Sad how Thomas spends so much time with a chap he doesn't even like.
That's bad for your health, you know.
Shiny.
This is Ashraf's room. What is the password? Only for you.
Look at you. Lovely girl, aren't you? Now be gone before I have to scar your pretty face.
How clever of me to enchant earrings. Subtle, yet so strengthening.
Really? I must have lost all charm dwelling among the infantile members of this so-called gentleman's club. Long have I had to endure that sex's petty attempts at seduction, yet a street dog in heat has more charm and finesse. Not that it matters anymore. I have what I came for, and all these prancing chauvinists can rot for all I care. Simpleton! You cannot conceive the might I seek here, bound within the limits of paper. A spell is why I am here. A very rare, very powerful spell that I knew was kept in these archives, untouched and forgotten. It bestows upon the caster untold authority, and with it I will come to rule a land far away from here, a land you have never heard of. So let us leave it at that. Go our own ways. My reign will not bother you, and your exploits will not bother me. Foolish girl! Follow me then to my magic lair, and I will gladly remove your ignorant head from your pretty body. Come, little plaything. Catch me if you can.
Another one to add to the collection. Another one to add to the collection.
Good gods! What has happened here? I'm away for a few hours and suddenly there's a Dragon Knight in the Forbidden Archives.
Drain the knowledge from him, Dragon. This is what we seek.
That may well be. But this room is normally off limits to all but me, Deodatus and Zandalor. One does not simply walk into the Forbidden Archives. Still, as I can gather, that is what Ursula did. And you as well. I knew it was a bad idea to give the guard to those 3 yokels, but they insisted they could handle the responsibility. Is that so? Not that much of a feat, considering they were but a bottle away from a vegetative state. Ah, but let bygones be bygones. Thaddeus is the name, friend. At your service. Indeed she did. Zandalor sent her after the incarcerated spirit of a mage, Berlin. She came to me because I knew things of the history of Rivellon. History lost in many centuries, though I swore secrecy. I broke that vow in the light of what is happening to this city and this world. I know why he is imprisoned. He, Berlin, adept of the Damned One, and veteran of the Wizard Wars. I'll tell you what I told Rode. Berlin is trapped in a cavern that lies deep beneath Alaroth, below the place where the Champion Academy now stands. He was guarded by a shield, the one taken by Zandalor to protect the city, and also by a curious lock of sorts that is still in place. To open it, one needs to place 5 orbs over 5 runes. The orbs are there, but you will not know where to place them. I have heard that there were 5 who had knowledge of which rune corresponds to what orb. Each of the 5 knew about one, not all. A secret entrusted to each one alone. Who these 5 were, I have not been able to uncover. But they all had a link to Alaroth, so maybe if you scour every inch of this town, you can track them down and so reach the one you seek. No, I haven't. She told me she wouldn't bother looking for the 5 rune lore carriers, but figure things out for herself. First, I don't see how that's possible, and second, she could barely have reached the academy before the dead arose and caused mayhem throughout the lower city. In truth, I fear the worst for her. They were apocalyptic battles that make the Great War seem to have been but a skirmish between a peasant and an ogre over the last bit of sausage. It was there that it all began. The incipience of the grand conflict that keeps tearing Rivellon apart. The struggle between the damned demon, his followers, and his opposition. You see, back then, and this was millennia ago, the race of wizards, like Zandalor, ruled the lands. Yet, for thus is the human soul, some tried to lay claim to even vaster power. They would awake the dark essence of a shadow beast, a denizen from untold dimensions, of untold might. It was chaos itself, and it would destroy and create concurrently. But there were wizards who resisted, those who saw the catastrophe that would follow in the demon's wake, and so they banded together with the 7 primal races to form the First Council of 7, a fist against the worshippers of darkness. Over a century the battle lasted, and in the end the council won. Those wizards who had sided with chaos, like Berlin, were executed and their souls locked away in intricate dungeons. Their undoers swore they would never speak of them, so their blood-stained memory would be forgotten. And so they have. For no one, except you, I and the few wizards left, know this story. Alas, that the demon followers who came after the accursed Black Ring were of such ardent passion, for we all know the beast has roamed our world even as his original champions were rotting in their chains. The Lord of Chaos, the Demon of Lies, the Damned One, and now Damien. One day Chaos may reach his full potential. Gods protect us all if he does. Yes, insofar that the human Damien is now the shell in which the Chaos Demon dwells and evolves. I do not know what you shall do should you find Berlin, but for the sake of all who are peace-loving in our land, I hope that you shall not act lightly. I don't, not really. But perhaps they may have been of immense power and thus still alive. Perhaps they have descendants. And perhaps, and this I fear shall be the case, you will have to count on sheer serendipity to lead you to the clues you strive to find. Oh yes, the true Lord of Chaos has not yet been freed. The Black Ring was never as strong as the wizards that once supported him, but they did succeed in kindling his spirit within that creature Damien, whereas yet it is but a flame waiting for conflagration. I don't know how that sinister design could be brought to reality, but never doubt he and his believers work tirelessly to bring the demon about. Please do not breathe a word of what I have told you to anyone. This knowledge is secret and should remain so.
So, now you truly know who I am, what it is I desire. The Damned One will rule even if I give you the Divine in return. So, search for the 5. I know what tricks they play. Riddles all. Riddles and runes.
Another one to add to the collection. Shiny.
This parchment contains the incantation that will revert the spell Ursula put on the seahorse trio. Prepare for ex-vegetable gratitude.
I can't believe it. The curse is broken. Ursula is vanquished. Oh, well done.
I can't move this. It's stuck. The door won't open.